Okay, I think I got yous. I think I have ya. So I'm just about to start my fire here. And look out, puppy. So I got my food and everything set up, and I've set it underneath the tree I'm actually sitting on for a couple of reasons. No, leave it. That's my stick. Go get your own. Go get your own sticks. Yeah, I threw them out there. So I got all the birch bark underneath there. So there's a whole bunch underneath this pile. And it's not this piece. And then I'm breaking up, so it's a whole pocket full. And then I want to break up all this stuff. And if it snaps like that, that's good. And the smaller, the better. And then I moved up pretty quickly and just made a giant pile. So some of this isn't snapping very well. So I'm not convinced this is a really good one. Okay? But we'll put it up top here. And we'll let it go. So I got a big old nest and an entryway in here. The wind is coming that way. So I should be able to get a little bit of wind going. Hopefully not towards the dog. Go. Out there. Thank you. So I also have, I got a few options. I've got a whole bunch of lint right here. So if we look at that lint with a striker, let me see if I can find it. I've got a candle. There's a striker. And I've got a lighter. I got flares, and I've got matches. So matches, all you have to do for matches, even if they're small ones like these ones, it's really simple. Get your match out. Hold the match with the end down, but you're gonna hold like with your index finger, and you're gonna put your finger, oh, Annabelle, don't get that one. It's the one stick, leave it. Okay, you're gonna strike with your finger right on there. Okay, strike up towards you, doesn't matter. But the idea is I'm gonna be able to hold it like this and cup it, especially against the wind. So just like that, I'm letting it catch it. You know, fire burns up, and if I let it, oh, okay, now you can see it. Okay, so it's burned up a little bit. And there's your old man's beard, which goes up pretty darn good. Okay, but it won't take the rest of the fire. It doesn't stay long lit like the birch bark will. Oh, Annabelle, that's a one. Sorry, I lost you there. Annabelle knocked you over. Kind of hard to, you wouldn't want to do this without the dog. Well, I guess it is kind of taken. That old man's beard's doing better than I thought it would. Okay, but I do want to show you how to do this lint. So with the lint, it's going to be compacted and so on. So you just want to separate it a bit. I'm going to put it right underneath here and make a nest. I do not need to use all of it because I got birch bark right there. And my striker, so I'm going to put all that stuff away so it doesn't get wet. And I don't have a yard sale going on. Oops, here's my candle. Let me put this back after. So this striker here, it's got a thumbprint. It's got a whistle in it. And the idea is that some people like to strike it. It's okay, puppy. Some people like to strike it like this and make sparks go that way. Instead, I like to plant my hand down, right, and then pull this part away. So free up the string and put it really close. So that way I'm not going to knock over all my birch and all that stuff that I've set aside. Okay? So let's see how many strikes this takes. There, one strike. That was it. And all the lint is lit up and it's going right to the birch bark. So let's see if I can do this without having to do anything else. Besides feed the fire, I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do anything. This is a little bit wet. I hear a four-wheeler in the distance. And we'll see what it does to that tree. So that's pretty darn good. Let's hope it stays. That's the true test. A lot of people can get their birch bark to do this, but then they have a hard time. So I'm going to move that right over. Oh, look, the tree is catching on fire already. Ooh, making some noise. Bring you over here. Now it's time to start cutting wood in half by fire. And I got chili tonight. I made last night. Really nice recipe from Prescott, from Prescott's book. Oh wow, okay, so that might be a I'll move my stuff away and see how far this goes. I don't think it'll keep on going. The birch bark just doesn't have enough, what do you call it? It hasn't got enough staying power like wood does to be able to burn through a big piece of wood. So strong wind, you can see. And my concern now is, am I going to catch that on fire? All that stuff. So I can set up some rocks on this side, kind of block it. But I need to get more wood in there anyways. So that's that. Didn't have to do anything, and now we got the wind doing all the work for me. All right, that's lighting a fire out in the woods, ideal conditions.